Okay, so the second one is would have and past participle, as we discussed. So we talked about it. It's about unreal hypothetical that is, linked with third conditional. So this is a third conditional. So it's about imaginary past, unreal. For example, I would have called you, okay? But I don't want to use conditional now. But I lost my phone. I would have called you, but I lost my phone. Of course, it can be linked with third conditional. So we have the structure, but not always. If you don't want, you can use it in a different way, like this.
Mhm.
Okay, and the next one is should have. Should have and past participle. How about this? We normally use it to criticize or to talk about regrets. So we can say criticism or regret. Okay. How? Uh, for example, you should have apologized, but you didn't. You should have. Okay. So it's about, again, just when I say regret, about past. So all of them, all the structures are used to talk about past. And then uh, we have may and might. Just let me, okay. May, might. So have and past participle. Okay, it's about past possibility. So he might have Um, he might have missed the bus. Okay, he might have missed the bus. So it's about past possibility, something that, oh, he's late. Yeah, he might have missed the bus, something like this. And we have another one that is must have. And again, okay, this one is strong deduction about the past. What is this? They must have forgotten the meeting. So it's about strong deduction about the past. Okay. Well, for example, I say, they must have forgotten the meeting. Okay. And and we have another form that can be the negative form of could. So we have can't or couldn't, and have and past participle. So this one about past impossibility. Past impossibility. For example, okay. He can't have done it.
Mm.
Or for example, he can't have, for example, stolen it. like something like this. Or for example, so you can something to prove that something that is impossible. Okay? He can't have done it. Something like this. Okay? Well, uh, this is all about like we can say yeah, most common we can say modal perfects, all of them, and just slightly different in meaning, but of course you can use. Well, so just this. Do you have any questions related to this part?
The different from can and could.
What's the difference between can and could? Or
Is there
can,
any different? Yeah.
okay, can't and couldn't?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Cannot and couldn't.
Okay, so we are talking about negative, okay,
Yeah.
impossibility. We can say
Mm.
that they are slightly different, okay? Uh, you know, depends on actually in past, they both can be because now we are using both of them, okay? Can be used for impossibility in past.
Mm.
So couldn't or can, you can use both of them. Maybe
Mm.
slightly different in meaning, but no big difference that you can't. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I think, yeah, you can use both of them. It's not really big. There is no big difference. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And can you show from the beginning at
Of
the
course.
yeah the box?
Yes.
Yeah. We use could for the ability of people or the possibility,
Yeah.
possibility of the some situation, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Possibility. So all of them, as you can say, so here, ability or possibility. For example, when I say, she could have won, of course she was able. Of course it was
Mm-hmm.
possible. But something
Mm-hmm.
happened and it didn't. So something like this. So possibility or ability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's okay.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Okay. Well, just about this, now we are talking about perfect models in past. But for example, about couldn't, you know that
Yeah.
if it followed by base verb, okay,
Yeah.
it can be used to talk about impossibilities in present or future and a strong
Mm. Yeah.
impossibility. But it depends how to use them. Now, because of the structure, we have past and all of them are the same. So it's been can or couldn't. So both of them are the same. Might, may, maybe may is a little bit stronger, but they both are the same. You can use both of them. Normally with might, okay, because it's weaker, like, you have a proof that something didn't happen. So you have something to prove it. Okay, so why it didn't happen. But you can use both forms. Okay. Let's
Yeah.
keep going now. Do you have any other questions or no?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, so good news. Okay, the grammar
Because
section.
it
Yeah.
because it a little bit hard. I
Oh,
think
no
I think
way.
yeah, I think if when I do the practice, maybe I will find some issue. So maybe I may ask you again
Of
when I
course.
see or I
Of
find
course.
the issue.
Yeah, whenever
Yeah,
you feel like that you can, of course, you can ask me and I will explain again and again. Okay, so let's keep going. So we completed this part. Now let's see what we have. Okay.
yeah,
This one, what you might say in each of the situation using third conditional and at least one mixed conditional. So let's answer. The first one, you took the company car without authorization. You drove to the project meeting and arrived on time. There was a possibility of losing the contract. Present result, the company is expanding its business. Okay? So what you might say?
Uh, Possibility we use good, right?
Yeah. So first, let's see.
So
Let's talk about the
yeah,
situation. So you took the company car, okay? But result is you arrived on time. Possible risk is contract could have been lost. This is
yeah,
possible risk. But real result is company is expanding its business now. Okay? First, let's use third conditional.
yeah. But I have a little bit confused because in the situation that I took a car without authorization,
Yes.
but it's still arrive on time. That
Yeah.
means I don't
Okay,
have
let me
any
see.
problem with
Yes,
them.
yes, let me explain. So here I can break it down into different maybe okay parts, then you can understand. So the action, yes, you took the car without permission. This is the first one. Result, you arrived
Mm,
on time. Risk,
mm-hmm.
we have a possible risk. Possible risk,
Yeah.
contract could, this is possibility, could have
Mm,
been lost. But real result is uh company is here expanding like its business and this is
mm,
okay. Now,
mm,
let's see. First, third conditional, the past actions and of course, past result. Mixed conditional, we can say that we connect past and present. So I want to give you the example, then you will do the second one, okay? For
mm,
example, first, third conditional, past. Um, if I hadn't taken,
mm,
yeah, the
mm.
company car,
With
for example, without okay,
authority.
permission, yeah, or without permission or authorization. Uh, I would have
And you lose.
been
Yeah.
late for
Mm-hmm.
the, for example, project, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but of course, the project meeting or whatever. So, okay. Now, mixed
I, I,
conditional.
I,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, I had I took the
Yes.
car
Yes.
without permission, right?
Yes, and
And
I
and the
arrived on time. Yes,
yeah,
real
and
result.
results.
Yes,
I come the meeting on time, and I can expand
yes,
the contract, right?
yes. And
Mm-hmm.
now mixed conditional says, as you said, if I
Mm-hmm.
hadn't arrived. So first,
Yeah,
if I
yeah,
hadn't arrived on
on time.
time, of course, the company wouldn't, now
Mm-hmm.
present, wouldn't be expanding. The rest of it
The
is business
contract.
now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mixed past present. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the next one. You ordered some office equipment for your usual supplier who has always delivered on time. A new supplier offered a discount on the same order. The new supplier didn't have a good reputation for delivering on time. So, present result, you have enough paper for the current mail shot. Okay, again, mixed conditional and third conditional.
Mm. The result that the new supplier they deliveries the order on time, right?
So this is past result. Yes, the usual supplier delivered on time. But we have two results. Now we have present result. You
Mm.
have enough paper for the current mail shot, right? So we have two results, one for past, one for present. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Past action
Mm.
is you ordered from the usual supplier, right? This is past action. What you did, you ordered from the usual supplier. Yeah. And we have alternative that this new supplier offered a discount, but unreliable. Reputation, bad rep, yeah, fame for late delivery. So we can say that discount, but unreliable. Okay? And to result for past, yeah,
Why the new supplier is unreliable?
you can see here, didn't have a good reputation for delivering on time.
Yeah, but that is in the past. But for now, we don't know, right?
Okay,
We
but
don't
we
know
are
for now.
talking,
We don't
but
know
we
the.
need to, okay, we have two paths. So because we want to use, okay, we are talking about um like imaginary or unreal situation in the past, so, or possibilities, okay? So we need to have this is like situation recap. The first one, this is the first situation. I ordered something. The second one, we
Mm-hmm.
have alternative. I told you this is alternative. How I can use it. Okay? Because now for third conditional, I want to describe what maybe could have happened differently. Okay? If I want to use mixed conditional to connect past and present, okay? Now, for
Mm.
example, when I want to use this. Uh, if the if the order had been late, for example, we would have missed the mail shot deadline. Now I can make two third conditionals here. This is the first one. I say it's about the second. If I worked with the second supplier, the new one, okay? If I worked with them,
Mm.
if the order had been late, because actually,
Yeah.
they were unreliable. If the order had been late, we would have missed the mail shot deadline, right? But
Mm.
now, of course, another option is if I had ordered from the new supplier, the delivery might have been late. So there is, as you can see, might, possibility, and of course I have would have missed. So two alternatives here. Okay, I can make two. But for mixed conditional, no, just one. Can you understand? Can you get what I mean? Like, I
No.
no. Honest, that was good. Okay, let me
Yeah.
explain. Look, here I have two different.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Before you explain, I want to clear about the present results.
Yes. Yes.
That means you have enough paper for your children mail shots. What does it mean?
Okay. So what you mean? What does it mean?
I want to you explain about your results,
Okay.
present
So-
result. Because I don't know. That means we can use the
Okay. So
past
you
or
mean,
the modal verb
okay. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, of
for the
course.
past, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
let me say, we have, let's talk about that one more time. Okay. Here, you ordered step by step. Okay. So about the present result, you have, as I told you, enough paper. Why? What happened? Present result, you have enough paper for your mail shot because you ordered from usual supply. Yeah. So this is what
Mm-hmm.
happened. So if you didn't, of course you wouldn't, but you did. Now you have. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
uh, just If you want to know the meaning of mail shot, so I mean everything that you use with paper, like letter, email, so whatever. Okay, so emails, letters, so everything, so that you can use or you can send. Okay, and need maybe paper, so it can be like mail shot. Okay, so this is about this. What
It
happened
is
here?
a report. Mail shot is maybe a
Let
report.
me say, actually, materials, mail shots,
Mm-hmm.
materials sent out, okay, to people, for example, for advertising, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it can be
Mm-hmm.
especially a large group of people, okay? In the past, traditional method was, printed letters, okay, or leaflet brochures. Brochures are mail shots, okay? Posting or mailing. We send them
Mm-hmm.
to a group of people normally, but nowadays, these days, we have modern, okay, meaning like email. But here
Mm-hmm.
we are talking about traditional because we are talking about paper material. So mail shot is that large number of letters, brochures, so whatever you send to a group of people for example,
Mm.
advertising. This is the meaning of it. Okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
that means the present result. That's
Yes.
I have I have already the information of two supplier for
Yeah,
now.
it's not
Yeah,
present. Yes, I had
yeah,
actually two different suppliers and I had
yeah,
two options. The
yeah.
first one, of course,
Mm,
my usual supplier, always on time. Okay, and I
mm,
did it. I,
yeah.
yeah. The second one, I had another alternative option with
Mm,
discount but delay. Now I want to talk
yeah,
about it. I want to say that
yeah,
if I
yeah.
had ordered from new supplier with discount, the
Mm-hmm.
delivery might have been late. This is
Yeah,
possibility because actually
yeah.
maybe they were late, so they might have been late. This is
Mm-hmm.
one third conditional. But also because here I have two different options, I can make
Mm,
another example here. I can say if the order had been late, what happened? Okay, of course, we would have missed the mail shot deadline, but it wouldn't happen because present result says we have enough
mm-hmm.
paper and no problem now. But
Mm-hmm.
so I can say this, if I had ordered from new supplier and if the order had been late, okay, first
Yeah,
I would have missed the mail shot deadline, but of course it didn't happen. Get it?
yeah. And
Now,
can you write out
definitely,
them?
yes,
Write
why
them
not?
down. Yeah.
Yes. So I divided into two conditional. So you can say the
Yeah.
first one, if I had ordered
Order
from the new, okay, new
supplier.
supplier, okay?
I may.
Yeah. Delivery first, delivery might
Yeah.
have been late.
Let.
This is the first one. The second says, if I ordered, if my order, sorry, if the order had been late, okay, we
Yeah.
would have missed the mail
Mail.
shot
Shot.
deadline. Okay, this is about conditionals. Now I want
Yeah.
to make a mixed conditional. What is this? If I hadn't ordered, if I hadn't ordered from the
New.
usual
Mm.
supplier, because I already
Yeah.
ordered,
Yeah.
I
New.
wouldn't, the present result, have enough paper for the
Mail shots.
current Male shot. Okay? This is my mix. But now
Yeah.
I have the present result says everything is okay. I have enough paper, but because I ordered from the usual, if I hadn't, of course, I would. Now I have mixed. This is past perfect. This one is second conditional. That is would and base verb. Yeah?
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
A little bit maybe confusing.
Yeah.
But
I
again,
need see them in the structure to thinking about
yeah,
how
again.
they work. Yeah.
Yeah, again. So when we say mixed condition, normally we talk about past perfect and would have, like this. Yeah, because when we
Yeah.
say present result, something that, yeah, now everything is okay, something that is happening right now, like, or it may be in
Yeah.
progress. So this way you can make it. Of course, we have more examples, but let's log out and back in because we're running out of time. Then we keep going with the rest of
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.